Those who want to start a cake business, don't go into the cake business for money. It shouldn't be, I'm going there to make money. No, do it from your heart. Because when you do it from your heart, you will enjoy it. Because sometimes baking cakes comes with its own frustrations. Today the cake will come out great, tomorrow it doesn't come out great. So if you are there for the money, like let me go and make the money, like there's money there, I've heard there's money, let me go into it, it will be actually disadvantaging you, because you need to, even when you're doing something, you need to go in because you want to do it, not because you've heard somebody else is making money. Do it with your heart. And when you do it with your heart, it satisfies you rather than you just making the money that you're making on the side. Hi, everybody. How are you? This is Michelle Mainza, CEO of Lloyd Cakes and Bakes, a mother of two boys, and a wife to one husband. We're located in Civic Center area, and we're specialized in cakes of all occasions, weddings, birthday parties, chilangamonilo cakes, kitchen party, gift cakes, and cupcakes. And soon we'll be introducing some special desserts. Okay, growing up, my dad, who was Lloyd, had so much interest in me baking. And when I used to bake, when I was living in grade 8, he would take some of my baked goodies to his bake place and sell them for me. So in 2020, early 2020, when I was almost done with my degree in financial services, I started baking part-time, like just for family functions, for my kids' birthdays, just practicing here and there. But then my interest comes from way back. So in 2020, before he passed on, I baked the anniversary cake for my mom and dad that year, and I think it was perfect. People liked it. And I thought to myself, why shouldn't I go into full-time baking now, while I wait to get a job, if a job comes by. So unfortunately, he died in 2020 itself, before I could, no, actually 2019. Yeah, sorry about that. In 2019 December, before the Lloyd's Cakes started itself. So in 2020, when I decided to go full-time into baking, I just said, you know what, let me honor this man who was behind my baking from a young age. And that's how come we came up with Lloyd's Cakes and Bakes. So it's my dad's name, actually. I didn't actually go to any pastry school for baking. The only school I went to was just to advance my wedding cakes techniques without actually baking, just like the outside, knowing how to cover a cake in fondant and all those things. But basically, I never went to pastry school. It was just an inborn thing. Yeah. All my cakes are my favorite. I'm a fan of my own cakes, actually. I would eat my cake from morning to 17. But yeah, I don't have a favorite, actually. I think all types of cakes of all types of flavors have got their own special place in my heart. So I think all of them. But if a client who doesn't really know a lot about cakes, I mostly advise them to go for vanilla, chocolate, or red velvet. I think my cake tastes different from another baker's cakes. I think there's a special touch in which I put my cakes that give it a different look, a different taste from what others do, and I do it with my heart. Like I put my all. I would try by all means to go an extra mile just to make my clients feel special, even without making a big profit from a cake. So I know that is one thing that makes me different from the rest of the bakers. Yeah. Oh, we talk of challenges. The economy not doing so well, so you find hikes in prices of ingredients, and I had to adjust also the pricing, and some clients would find it challenging to say maybe I'm expensive, but then without actually realizing to say the economy is not doing so well, so everything has gone up. So that has been one of the biggest challenges I've had, which is ingredients. And also, we don't have a lot of locally produced things, which make the cakes stand out. So most of them you have to import some molds. You have to go an extra mile of buying the expensive butters, some expensive margarines, just to make your cake a little bit better. And also, it's challenging to be a baker and a mom at the same time, plus being a wife. Yeah, but we balance it out. But those are most of the challenges I've been facing as a baker. My financing part of me has helped me manage my business very well, because there are certain things that I've learned in the financial sector, the financial business course, which I'm now applying in my business, which is going to help me grow from where I am today, which has helped me grow actually from where I was to now. So I think it's actually it's balancing itself. Yeah. That I want to try and experiment. It's a lemon something. I don't know I've forgotten the last name, but I know I can remember it during the course. Yeah. So it's because I can't find those ingredients locally. Yeah.
Okay.
Right now, it's a one-owned run business. There are no partners yet, and yeah, there are a few people here and there who've wanted to work together, but then because we have not yet set up our own studio, so it's a little bit challenging to have a partner right now. But it's something we're seeing before the end of 2022. What would I do differently? I would, I think, know how to manage my social media accounts and come up with a lot of promotions and whatnot for me to get to the people out there. And maybe it's something actually I would consider doing even in the next future, not just because I haven't done it, but I would actually want to promote my business more in the beginning, like to let a word out to know that there's a new baker out here.
Great.
There are certain people who don't want the full cake, but who just want something sweet, and desserts do that. Instead of me buying the whole cake for a large sum, I'd rather buy something small, which will quench the thirst for something sweet. Those who want to start a cake business, don't go into the cake business for money. It shouldn't be, I'm going there to make money. No, do it from your heart. Because when you do it from your heart, you will enjoy it. Because sometimes baking cakes comes with its own frustrations. Today, the cake will come out great. Tomorrow, it doesn't come out great. So if you are there for the money, like, let me go and make the money. Like, there's money there. I've heard there's money. Let me go into it. It will be actually disadvantaging you, because you need to, even when you're doing something, you need to go in because you want to do it, not because you've heard somebody else is making money. Do it with your heart. And when you do it with your heart, it satisfies you rather than you just making the money that you're making on the side.